I never should have borrowed my mother's phone. It was only supposed to be a quick call. My battery had died. But fate doesn't need an invitation. Sometimes, all it takes is a single swipe. Her phone was old, sluggish, and cluttered with apps. I was trying to find a dialer when something caught my eye, a folder tucked away deep in her gallery. Family, a name that sounded innocent enough, yet somehow felt like a disguise. Curiosity wasn't the real danger that day. The truth was, I opened it. Hundreds of photos filled the screen. My sister's birthdays from 10 to 20, trips to the northern hills, dinners by candlelight, beach vacations, even family portraits. Same house, same people, but one person was missing: me. I kept scrolling, my heart sinking with every swipe. Mom, Dad, my sister, smiling, laughing, celebrating. My seat at the table was always filled, sometimes by a cousin, sometimes left empty altogether. I hadn't been forgotten. I'd been deleted. I locked the screen, handed her phone back, and walked out. She said something, small talk probably, but her voice didn't reach me. My silence drowned everything out. That night, sleep wouldn't come. I replayed every memory I'd ever had, birthdays, vacations, dinners, and for the first time, I questioned them all. Had my mind filled in moments that never actually happened? Had they truly lived all those years without me? I went through old messages from my university days. Sorry we couldn't visit. Your sister wasn't feeling well. Focus on your studies. We'll celebrate later. Later never came. I remembered every year I waited for a call that never came. The birthdays they skipped. The excuses wrapped in politeness. Maybe I'd always been the quiet one. The burden they learned to manage. But erasing me, editing me out of their lives, that was deliberate. That was cruelty dressed as order. By morning, I was done. I sent one message. Short, final, don't contact me again. My sister was the first to call. I let it ring. Then my mother. Then my father. 3 calls. 5. 15. Then silence. I thought that was the end. But endings rarely come clean, not when guilt needs someone to watch. A week later, my sister showed up at my apartment, crying, her makeup streaked down her face. "It's not what you think," she said, trembling. I didn't speak. I just looked at her, waiting for something real. She hesitated, then broke. After I left for university, she said, my parents decided to start fresh. Their words, not hers. They thought distance would make things easier for everyone. I was too quiet, too different, too much. My sister, though, she was easy to love. So they began taking trips, hosting family dinners, posing for pictures. And when people asked about me, they said I was abroad, too busy, not interested in family things. When the photos came, they simply edited me out. They said it was kinder that way, she whispered. Kinder. The word cut deeper than the truth itself. I wanted to scream, to shatter something, but I didn't. Rage would have given them control. Silence was my power. I watched her leave that night, guilt trailing behind her like perfume. And that's when I decided they wouldn't get to rewrite my story again. My revenge didn't come in fury. It came in precision. I gathered everything, the photos, the altered versions, the metadata, every trace of their deceit. Then I built something they couldn't erase, a truth too public to hide. I uploaded the images side by side, real and doctored, to a shared online drive. I titled it The Family That Forgot Me. Then I sent the link to everyone they knew, relatives, neighbors, friends, church members. No captions, no lies, just one line. Spot the difference. By morning, it spread through our small town like wildfire, a digital scar they couldn't cover with apologies. They called nonstop. I didn't answer, but I read their messages. You've humiliated us. You could have just talked to us. We made mistakes. Mistakes. That word again. The one they used every time they destroyed something I cared about. So I replied once. You didn't make a mistake. You made a choice. Then I blocked them. Weeks passed. Their silence turned into peace. But revenge isn't about silence. It's about balance. I filed the paperwork to remove my name from a family trust. After all, I wasn't family anymore, was I? Let them keep their perfect trio. It took months, but when the document arrived, I sent one last message, not to them, but to my sister. I've set you free. I hope you never learn what it feels like to be erased. She didn't respond. But weeks later, I saw a new photo she posted, her alone on her birthday. No parents, no smiles, just her at the table. For once, the picture finally looked right.